In the dark, shadowed corners of time, many stories have taken root and blossomed. Tales of heroes whose deeds echoed through the ages, and of villains whose names became synonymous with infamy. Of battles waged between the forces of light and shadow. On a quest that defies reason, a lone ship ventures into that abyss, guided by its bold and courageous captain, his ferocious feline companion, and a crew of outcasts and misfits. Across entire worlds, dimensions, through the darkest depths of space, and beyond the limits of known time, in pursuit of the ultimate power of the Quad. These are the adventures of the Starship Dragon. Yeah, everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit, that light is bright. Sun coming through the window at just the right angle. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Now that I've got a big-ass line right down the right side of my vision. Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon. I am the blind Commander Krim. I'm glad to have you here on this Tuesday evening. It's almost 6 o'clock. Do apologize for running a little bit late. Last minute thing I had to take care of before I got started. So, yeah. Don't really have much to go over. The only thing I do want to say is there is a launch trailer that has been released for Destiny 2, The Final Shape. We're going to check that out real quick before we jump into some more Dragon Age Origins. Picking up where we left off last time, where we were in the Deep Roads. We're on our way, I believe, to find Branka and the Anvil of Holiness, or whatever the hell it was called. But yeah, so let's take a look at the Final Shape trailer first. Hold on, I'll do one last thing here. Okay.
Pizza cannon loaded and ready to throw.
Hi, Josh.
Witness nears the final shape.
It might have been a nightmare.
It's reshaping reality into a perfect stillness. I'm done burying my friends.
It's the end of everything.
Might as well try to stop it.
One last step. Together. Into the end.
This place.
It's hard to describe. An infection. Festering.
You said it spoke to you.
The witness shows us what it thinks we want. It's a lie.
Light bearer. Let us lift the weight of suffering. Join us.
Zavala, please, don't do this.
Got everything. Not what you think. I'm leaving us the night
Keep moving!
Nobody makes my fate but me.
I had a dream.
That's next Tuesday, by the way. We're literally 1 week away. Okay, I have questions. Okay, first of all, let me say this. I've said this for a little while now regarding Destiny and Destiny 2. That we have not had a villain that really we haven't had a villain that is truly intimidating, frightening, scary since Oryx. I feel. Gaul, in year 1 of Destiny 2, came pretty close. He had the power to literally take your light away from you. So that was kind of there, but it still wasn't like, oh shit moment, you know? Whereas Oryx, in every way, every time you saw him in a cutscene, whether it was even in the trailers before the game release, before the Taken King expansion released, anytime you saw him, there was a air of discomfort, an air of fear to the in the world of the game regarding Oryx. And I feel that while we have had a number of villains since then, Witch Queen, to an extent, the pyramids themselves, in Beyond Light and Shadowkeep. Shadowkeep. To an extent, Aldred Sav and the fanatic and the crazy, or the fanatics, like 6 people, whatever they were called. They were villains. They were the bad guys. Those were the ones that we had to go kill. You know, we got all that. But they were never intimidating. Ever since the witnesses reveal and everything that has happened since that reveal and what has happened in the universe to the planets, to the people, and so forth since, We have learned the true villain of Destiny is the Witness. So far, the Witness has made Oryx's level of intimidation, of discomfort, of fear, of oh shit. When you first see the Witness arrive with his pyramid ships, and you have this fleet of jump ships approaching him, and just with like a flick of his wrist, suddenly his ghost, his ship, these guardians, these random guardians we've never seen before, but the guardian, the ship that he's in, the ghosts, all just like slice apart. And he did nothing. It's not like he fired some big intimidating blast or anything. It's the subtlety that shows his power. That's what's frightening. And they continue that here in this trailer. So like, this scene right here where we're looking at the people, all like the civilians all walking through the last city and stuff. And then suddenly we see a piece of the Witness, and then it's slicing apart, just like the Ghost did in that early not the trailer, the actually intro to, I believe it was Lightfall. Might have been Lightfall, I forget. And how the people are fucking sliced up. That is frightening as hell. This is the kind of shit you see in a horror game. This is the kind of shit you see in a Resident Evil, or not even worse than Resident Evil. A Silent Hill, some kind of like psychological horror. This is the kind of thing you see in this, where people are just like sliced up like into ribbons, and this kind of shit happening. This is what he can do, and this is what makes him frightening. So far, he has reached the level of Oryx, and I love it. I love it because we finally have a villain that feels like it's worth more than just, oh, we're just trying to get some loot, and oh, okay, this villain is an inconvenience right now. We'll just kill him and move on. This guy feels like he is going to be a huge pain in the ass, and that's being generous with my words. It's being generous with the thoughts. This guy, the Witness, truly scares me in this universe.
I had a dream.
The Witness nears the final shape.
It might have been a night.
And one thing that I want to, kind of on topic but also off topic. One thing that I love is when we hear David Keith's first lines as Zavala, which is great. I mean, we already knew for a long time now that David Keith had, Keith David. I said the names backwards. They're both first names. That Keith David has taken over the voice of Zavala for Lance Reddick, who passed away. I think it was last year. It was last year, right? I lose track of time sometimes. So it's pretty cool to actually hear him voicing a character.
One last step together.
So yeah, we get to hear Keith David for the first time.
One last step together.
That's pretty cool. Now, I also want to point out on his armor here, I don't recall seeing this before. I think he's looking at the scarf that Amanda Holliday wore. Remember, Amanda Holliday died during which season numbers I'm not going to be able to remember, but back during one of the seasons where the tormentors were becoming a little more predominant in the seasonal content after Lightfall, and we were trying to rescue Amanda, Mithrax, and surprisingly enough, Aramis was trying to rescue some civilians that were trapped by. I think they were trapped. They were trapped aboard a Cabal locale, but I think they were under the control of the Traveler, under the control of the Witness. Anyway, we all know I'm trying to remind everybody of things that they probably already know. But Amanda dies. Amanda Holiday dies there. And I think this scarf here is that red scarf that she always wore. And it's cool that he took it with him to wherever they're going inside the Traveler, into that final shape portal.
Into the end.
Now, what's interesting about these scenes here, I'm not sure if this may be like a representation of our character. This may be a representation of the Guardian. But I'm trying to picture what I'm looking at here and see if I can figure it out. We're definitely looking at a combination of the EDZ and the Cosmodrome here, because you've got a satellite. You got one of the colony ship launch pads over here, behind Sepix Prime Strike, and then over here you've got the church from the EDZ. The European Dead Zone, and then it switches between each character to a different scene. We're looking at Crow here, looking at the Traveler over the last city, which we haven't seen happen since the season of the Warmind, when Rasputin sacrificed himself to destroy his own warsats that Aramis was using to target the Traveler. And then we switch to Zavala, who's looking at a pyramid ship. Pretty generic looking locale. I don't think this is any particular place we're supposed to recognize. I mean, it's probably just some other place on Earth. I don't think it's anything special.
This place.
It's hard to describe.
Here's a ghost getting destroyed again. I wonder if this is supposed to be a representation of our ghost or just a generic ghost in general. And see, this scene, this shot here, is very uncomfortable for me, because this is Zavala's arm plate. This is a pauldron that goes on his armor. It's that giant armor piece that was on his right side that has always been there. What happened to it? Why is it just laying here on the ground with what looks like weird black stuff clung to it?
History.
And you see whatever these things are. This growth that's growing up on it, and then you got here, it switches to the Ace of Spades, which is Cade's weapon. We're looking at the iconic things that make Zavala and Cade stand out. Like the shoulder pauldron is obviously a Zavala thing. The Ace of Spades was Cade's #1 gun. But we don't see anything regarding Ikora. There's no iconic thing of her getting swallowed by the grass or whatever that stuff is.
You said it spoke to you.
Okay, we have seen these before. These were in statue form aboard the pyramid ships. When we got aboard of the pyramid ship in Shadowkeep, and eventually Eris caught up to us, she was looking at a giant statue of a character that looked just like this. From leaks that I have heard from like a long time ago, these people, I'm going to use the air quotes because I don't know what they are called the Veiled. I don't know if that leak is accurate, but that's what I know. That's what I know of this figure. Now, what are they holding in their hand? It was reflecting light back at Zavala, so it could just simply be reflective material of some kind, metal, glass. But is it a piece of the Traveler, I wonder? Now we're looking at everybody, all three of the Vanguard people here, as well as Crow, and Zavala is touching this big black wall
the
here.
witness shows us what it thinks we want.
It shows the witness shows us what we think we want, or what it thinks we want. Let me hear that line again. Crank it up a little bit.
What it thinks we want. The witness shows us what it thinks we want.
The witness shows us what it thinks we want. Now there's a quick flash here that I want to see if I can pause on. That's too far back. There's a flash that it...
The witness shows us what it thinks.
Damn it. I gotta like put it at a little slower speed or just try to spam the freeze button here.
Shows us what it thinks.
Okay, this is Saphiria. What was her... No, it wasn't her name. What was her name? Saphira? Sapphira? This is the civilian that Zavala fell in love with. We met her, or at least like a ghosted version of her, back in the season of... Was it called Season of Nightmares? When the Leviathan returned, and it was under the control of the nightmares, or it was infested by the nightmares from the pyramid on the moon. Like it was projecting ghosted nightmares of people's pasts on the Leviathan. We saw this woman here, who was which we learned was an important character in Zavala's past. We saw Crow being visited by a ghost of basically himself, which it was a ghost of Aldrin Sov when he, before Crow became a guardian and was wiped of his memories. And then Eris, sorry, not Eris, Kaya, one more time, Keitel had a ghost of Gaul, because apparently, as we saw in some of the seasonal stuff, Gaul was like next in line to take over the empire, the Cabal Empire, but it was supposed to have been Keitel, I believe, that was supposed to take over the empire, but because she went her own way, Gaul took that place and was somehow terrorizing her. I forget the whole point of that, but it was interesting that Gaul was hers. But this is Saphira, that is Zavala's nightmare from those days.
We want. It's a lie.
Now this is the bed where we saw Cade's body after he was returned to the tower when he was killed by Aldrin Sov back in Shadowkeep. Forsaken. Back in Forsaken. Obviously, this is going to be some way to terrorize Cade via the witness.
Lightbearer, let us lift the...
Okay. This behind him is the veil. whatever this, we're still. I still don't know if it's been revealed to us exactly what the nature of the veil is. But this is the veil that we saw in Lightfall. It's on Neomuna on Neptune. But this behind him, behind the witness, is the veil. Why it's here, obviously we can only speculate.
Weight of offering.
And here's one of those ghosted figures again, the veiled.
Join us.
Zavala, please, don't do this.
So is Zavala gonna turn on us? Or like maybe a bit fall under the influence of the Traveler? See what I mean by the witness is intimidating and creepy? Look at all the shit that he's done so far. And we haven't even seen him yet. Or like actually like encountered him or anything. These are all things that he's done to the people, the Guardians, the Vanguard.
I had a dream. Got everything. Why don't you?
Now I don't get what's with these hands. These are obviously the witness. This is wherever they are. I'm assuming they're probably aboard a pyramid ship, because it looks like the pyramid's design. But it looks like the witness is fucking with them, because he can manipulate those vessels in any way he wants. So he's making giant hands appear to try and grab them or whatever. I think it's kind of cool. We finally see with Crow finally using a guardian ability of some kind. He's using the golden gun here. That's pretty cool. Nice timing of the gunfire with the music. Now, I don't recognize this vessel. It could just be a jump ship that we haven't seen before, but I don't recognize this vessel at all. And the fact that the witness is like paying attention to it makes me think this is some kind of crucial vessel of some sort. I don't know what it could be. There's a nice close-up shot of a Hydra in case you wanted one in full CGI. God knows I didn't. Now that part concerns me. Now we have our ghosts back. We've had our ghosts back since the end of year 1. So even if they kill Ikora, she can be brought back by her ghost. That's assuming that the traveler, god damn it. That's assuming the witness hasn't destroyed everybody's ghosts again.
Nobody.
Now, here's something interesting that I want to point out. Remember how we talked about, or when I say we, how the game talked about the witness taking worlds and examining them, and when they were returned to us, they were shattered in some weird way, and they were when they returned, they had these weird like whitish blue lines like all over them and stuff. It's very similar to these lines that we see here on the Ace of Spades. So there's going to be some connection there.
Makes my fate but me.
All right, clearly we're looking at a huge fleet of jump ships, Guardian jump ships. All these are Cabal vessels, all this stuff. These are obviously, I was going to say fallen vessels, but specifically Elixni vessels, probably going to be the Cabal are obviously Keidel's forces because we're allied with them. These are Mithrax's forces because we're aligned with him. Maybe even the Spider as well. Because the Spider is, he's last we saw him, he was on Earth, so we're probably getting some of his help as well. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in here, maybe I just can't like recognize it or identify it easily. We're probably going to see some ships from anything that might be left from Mara Sov's fleet. Even though most of her fleet was destroyed in the battle against Oryx back in the Taken King. That's a big hole in her chest. And the hell with the hole in her arm, she's still going to launch that void blast. That is the sound of a Nova bomb. And we're 1 week out from that. 1 week out. So this time next week, I will be doing live streaming Final Shapes content. Hopefully, I'll have Bimo with me. I don't know. I know she got herself a pre-order of Final Shape. I don't know if she'll be able to join me or not, but I for sure am going to be streaming this next week. So that is faux show. All right. Well, with that out of the way, let's get to the main event. Resume. All right, we were last at camp. We had emptied our inventory out of all things and, geared everybody up as good as we possibly can. So let's grab Ogren and the ladies.
Indeed.
And let's return to the deep roads.
Indeed.
There. I don't know how to go to the Deep Roads map.
Shall be done.
Can I not fast travel? Ah, here we go. And we'll avoid. Random battle on the way? Nope, guess not.
If Branka is anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared. What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone! I barely recognized you!
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Enrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
Orzammar needs a new king to defend against a blight.
A king won't defeat a blight. We've had 40 generations of kings, and lost everything. I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very darkspawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
But of course there's a catch.
The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Why chase the impossible when your people need you now?
I did not say I couldn't reach it, simply that I have not yet. Every day, trial and error reveal new clues to Caradon's workings. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Okay. That wasn't exactly an answer. Oh, we can't go where she was. Charge! What are we gonna fight down here? Darkspawn? Money! Money, 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 money.
Caradon's trap. There's no way to break through except by trial and error. I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed.
Oh, yeah, Hespeth. I'm like, wait, who was Hespeth? Oh, yeah, the girl that went nuts because she ate too much Darkspawn meat. She had too much Darkspawn for dinner.
Advantage. Away with you! Now we do battle. For the fools they... There is no glory in bloodshed!
Watch out!
on, just cut that
She
dude's
shouldn't
head
have gone.
off.
She was pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the anvil. There was no other choice.
It has begun.
Most of them were dying of the taint already, but some of the women were transforming. I knew what they would become. There would be an endless supply, fresh dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me, let me find the anvil. It was the only way.
As you say. I shall do it. It shall be done.
I never liked this part.
I've got so much spider. Come forth, spider! Do. Target of control party member. Web. Attack!
Be careful!
Very well.
Begin the onslaught.
You have no idea how they carried on. Holding my hand.
It has begun.
Begging to die. They had pledged me their loyalty. They had no right to fight me. They say your order is renowned for its wits as well as its brawn. Perhaps you'll do better than my poor clansmen. There's something about this place. It makes people despair.
Incoming.
Dark spawn.
Cross me and you
No
shall
quarter shall be given. Now we do battle.
Another battle, I see.
Oh, still one left.
It shall be done.
Sniper duel! Even though I got...
Best be wary.
There you go. No other fancy quotes or speech to throw out there?
Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Hey guys, what's up? Give me a shot.
There is no glory in bloodshed. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Animation is so funny to me.
I shall do it.
Okay, what's in the room? Poison. Great. Evil golems! While we're poisoned!
Where's the music?
More the fools say! Come, let us end this.
Is that all you've got? You should run while you can.
Come, let us end this.
It's your time to die.
Don't be a fool! Now you fall! By the Maker! It is begun. Away with you! There is no glory in bloodshed!
Maker preserve us.
Let's heal that wound. Oh, we never got any injury healing things.
It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
Are we have to fight this one? Or that one? These aren't doors, even though there's passages behind them. Sure.
Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap! Trap disarmed. Ah, I got rocked. All that get rocking I was doing back in oh shit, no. I was doing back in the Fade when I was a stone golem. Now I'm the one getting rocked.
You
Begun. Very well.
Lovely. You should run while you can.
I know I can't help but laugh at a golem whenever they get knocked down. They just kind of just fall over backwards. I just walked under the trap. Oh, you two aren't. You two are.
Enemies approaching.
Oh, you. Ow! My face! A beautiful, beautiful face.
This is the part I like.
Watch out! Let's end this.
Forward we shall march. Put your hands up in the air like you just don't care. This is boss room, boss encounter, something important. Oh, I kind of remember this room. I remember this Quintesson face thing. Okay, I remember now. You gotta kill enough of these things light up. We have to hit the ones that are lit up with eyes.
Now we get our hands dirty.
With the lightning eyes.
What now?
This is the part I like. You'll be a fine red mist.
I am done. More the fools they! Enough!
Now we get our hands dirty.
We need this one to light up now.
Another battle, I see. Too easy.
I will not fail. I must maintain.
You know, if I used it, maybe if I used it, everybody would get a heal. That's not the case. Oregon, help Poultice. Ogren, help Poultice.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Let us end this. It is over.
Boosh. What? All the faces are stunned.
Fools.
Finish.
Oh, we gotta stop them from bleeding too. Stop them from lightning and from bleeding. Okay.
By the Maker! Shall be done.
Hey, you should run while you can. Stop your drooling and save some dignity, fool. Run while you can. Here comes trouble.
The task is finished.
There we go.
Most
Interesting little
excellent.
pseudo boss fight. Sort of like a puzzle combined with a boss fight. Ew, there's goodies over here. Dwarven armored gloves. What's up? That one doesn't look like a golem, it looks like a mech. Or power armor.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
Well, you want something. Everyone does.
I do. I live to ensure that the anvil was never used again. Now it never shall be. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
10 feet tall and invulnerable? I can think of worse fates.
It was an option I could offer warriors who would volunteer to defend their homeland, and some took it. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
Criminals I'd be okay with, assuming that their golem form doesn't make them go nuts. Or they don't go nuts in their golem form. Or Zamar could use it.
No! I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the anvil. It must not be used again!
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
I sure let your guilt inconvenience me. Why should I let your guilt inconvenience me?
Your people on the surface believe that some magics are never worth the price of their use. Can you not see this is one of them?
Why are you listening? We had an agreement. I'm the one you came here to find, not him.
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
It's too powerful not to keep. Yes, keep it! Keep the power of the awesome golems!
The anvil's power goes against everything I know to be right.
God damn it. I don't want to go against Liliana. If she leaves, then I'll undo this, but
I cannot allow you to do this, stranger. To me, golems, defend the anvil, whatever the cost!
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Here comes trouble!
she just disapproves. You know, I can just make her feel better with gifts. If she actually leaves, then I'm gonna have a problem. Oh, fuck. Okay, I was not paying attention to my health.
You're gonna pay!
You hit hard.
Defend yourself!
Why is that an allied golem? Why do we have an allied golem? I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised.
Let's make this quick!
Stand still!
I shall do it.
I don't have any of these things set.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Uh-oh. Alright, we'll have to redo this fight.
Wipe them out! I am your death!
Let's just load. Okay, let's just try that again. With a lot less sudden death.
Enemies approaching.
Push them back! Wipe them out!
No quarter shall be given. Best be wary.
Let's
Watch out!
do this.
Morgan, use a healing doohickey.
All right, battle is done.
Away with you!
I'll try to be merciful. I am your death. You cannot win. You forced our hand.
Quickly, we must fight!
Say your prayers!
There we go.
Here it is, the Anvil of the Void. So sweet, such power.
You found the anvil. Are you happy now? Maybe we could go back to Orzammar, share the good news.
Look at it. It was worth it, all of it. The Anvil is everything I thought it would be.
I should have known. I thought that once you had the anvil, you'd be satisfied.
Perhaps I could use it now. A reward for defeating Caradon. You wanted a crown, no? Or have you set your sights higher than the petty kings of Orzammar?
A paragon's crown. The assembly must accept that.
Then stand aside and I shall forge it for you. Take it to whomever you please.
Da 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 da.
There it is. An ugly lump of hot metal to go over a couple of empty heads. Now leave. It will take me some time to fully realize the mysteries here.
Just remember to keep your end of the bargain.
Once Orzammar settles on its petty king, have him send for me. When next you lead your armies against the archdemon, they will be shielded by a tide of steel men.
I hope this makes you happy, Branka. I don't think you understand what it cost to get you here.
Oh, stuff a rag in it, Oghren. Move on. Find a few whores. Sodding stone, I never thought you'd be the pining type. Now be gone.
Good talk. Return to Orzammar to crown the king. Try and go to the Shaperate for that one. I found the lost records of Orta. I found Ruck. And that's the assembly thing. Okay.
It shall be done.
Any other goodies? Tara did not have anything? Okay.
Well, I guess you both got what you wanted. Hope it was worth the cost. We should get back to the city now. Share the news.
Let's go while a new king can still get used to me. Wow.
Yeah, those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Back to Orzammar. Long walk. Random battle on the way there?
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Paragon Bronca is alive and she has chosen her king.
Bronca still lives. Though she's mad as a nug at a tanner shop. She finally found the Anvil of the Void and chose to stay in the deep to work it. She tasked this Grey Warden to give her crown to Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors as a first in a millennium to lead a Golem army against a blight.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! Then tell us, Grey Warden, which king did Paragon Bronca endorse?
She wished me to give the crown to whomever I choose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
Let's see. I sided with Harrowmont, which gave me the proving battles. Let's go the other way. We seem to be working for Harrowmont, but alas, as a one last twist surprise, Balin it is.
You leave me speechless, Warden. But I salute your wisdom, late though it may have come.
Those are the quietest staffs hitting the ground I've ever heard.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the king of Orzammar.
Why is it so jittery on his head?
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a Paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him!
Well, that's not cool. I did what you wanted. Now, where are my troops?
I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me.
Wasn't that a twist,
You have proven
Haramont?
yourself and more, Warden. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
Congratulations, bravo, and I wear my troops. That's totally me.
I've already sent a mission to Branca. I'm certain by the time you call for us, I can send you a vanguard of golems for your army. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. This was a mall favored by my brother Trian. Take it with you, as a reminder of your ties to Orzammar. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
I want my face on one of those big statues.
I'll see what I can do. Now, I must address my other petitioners. Come back and visit sometime.
Da 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 da. I did it! Okay, now we can turn in these things. Can we go in here yet? There's goodies I must raid.
I shall do it.
There's no goodies in here.
It is begun.
There's no goodies in here. This place sucks. Alright, there's literally nothing in here. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, I did say I wanted something. That bow is something, even if it's not something useful.
It shall be done.
Ow, there ain't nothing in here. Place sucks. Really, really sucks. Super duper sucks. Alrighty. We have 3 side quests to turn in.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like.
Oh, yeah, you. Okay.
News of the hour. All hail King Balin Idukan.
Enemies approaching.
The warden. End this for Haramont.
These guys were Palin fanatics earlier.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
I never liked this part.
No more. It has begun. Best be wary. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. It has begun.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I did it.
As you say.
And I'll just leave their bodies behind. Okay. Gamesmanship 67, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. The Shaper It. This is the Shaper It. Let's go. I need to talk to you.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
Oh, the Dragon Age series? Yeah, I played this a long time ago. It's been like 13 years as I last played it, and chose to do this playthrough now because they recently on Epic released Inquisition for free, so I thought, what a good time to run through the trilogy. I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband. Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Annie? Okay. That's done. Shouldn't I be talking to somebody here then? Did that be you?
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. Is there something more I can help
warrior,
you with?
Ginger ponytail, ginger beardy romance Morgan. I'm going with Liliana this time through.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. Your presence has been recorded in the memories. I wish you well.
Okay. The Legion of Dead being considered a formidable house in its own right, it must be entered into the memories in the shaper if the validity of the claim is to be tested. Well, how do I do that? I'm in the shaper. What am I missing? She's gonna be in the assembly. I need to go find Filda. Let me mark that as the active. And she was in the... She was in the slums area, or the commons, whatever they called it.
News of the hour. Balin is king. Future of Orzammar secure.
Can you imagine that being your job? Stand in one spot and yell random facts. So what do you do for a living? I stand in one place and scream a lot. Does that come with any kind of talent? No. Just the ability to stand for long periods of time and be able to shout. Wonder what a job like that gets. What it earns.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck?
Your son is a dung-eating lunatic. He was crazy. I put him out of his misery. I don't know. I think I like this one. Lady, your son is a dung-eating lunatic.
Crazy? Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
He's too far gone to help, as in he's dead.
I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
You're not actually going to go to... Oh, you're just staying here. I was going to say, I really hope you're not planning on going back there, because you're going to find corpse bones. That's all that's left. You gotta have a okay, well, I can't do anything with a shield. I'll fight these guys.
The Warden has joined with Balin. We can't allow it.
I shall do it.
Even though there's very little we can do about it. Ah.
Make up reserve us. Now we get our hands dirty.
You'll be a fine red mist when I'm
Here comes trouble.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Violence is your time to die. Sometimes.
Very well. It is begun.
Alright. And nobody cares there's a big-ass battle happening right next to them. You don't have anything,
At
right?
last, the rightful king is on the throne. In honor of our good King Balin, 2 silvers off anything you buy. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Nope, you do not have any healing items whatsoever. Let's get rid of this, and this, and this. I don't know. I know that shield's not going to be as good as what Alistair's got. So, okay. Back to the diamond quarter. What do I do with this one? I'm in the diamond quarter, aren't I? No, I'm in the commons.
Let me ask you this then, Morrigan. What if there really was a Maker?
Then I would wonder why he has abandoned his creation. It seems terribly irresponsible of him. But how do you know? You cannot ask him this. Perhaps he has gone to a new creation elsewhere and abandoned this as a dismal failure best forgotten. Faith. How quickly those who have no answers invoke that word. Magic is real. I can touch it and command it, and I need no faith for it to fill me up inside. If you were looking for your higher power, there it is. Leave me be. Loneliness would be preferred to this endless chatter.
Good talk.
Balin stooges, your sodding pretender will ruin us. For Harrowmont!
Begin the onslaught. All right, battle it is then. Enough!
Very well.
I'll try to be merciful.
We'll get some distance here.
It shall be done.
Take your punishment.
Damn, 358 damage.
Come, let us end this.
Watch out!
As you say.
Okay. Let's go find What's her name in the Diamond Quarter? I don't know what I need to do about that other mission. I mean, I was in the Shaper, it wouldn't let me do anything.
News of the hour. Balin is king. Future of Orzammar secure.
Oh, there you are.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
Oh, 5 gold, not bad. I don't know what I should do with that one. Gonna have to Google it. It must be entered into the memories in the Shaperate. Well, I went to the Shaperate. Nothing happened. A little Googling. Dragon Age. Missions. Shit, what's the name of the mission? Dead Cast. Return to the Orzammar Shaperate to interact with the Memories book on your right-hand side of the room near the Shaperate Scribe. Okay. Oh. That's it? That was... Still should have been marked. That was weird. You want to get this game sometime? You should. If you have Xbox Game Pass, I don't know if it requires Xbox Game Pass for PC, but I don't know if you have an Xbox at all, Josh. But I'm able to play it for free because I have Xbox Game Pass on PC, and that gives me access to EA Play automatically, and that's where I got this game for free. This one and Dragon Age 2. But I'm pretty sure it's available for either system. Okay. Let's do... Let's actually do FLEMETH's Grimoire. We need to go back to... You have an Xbox X?
News of the hour.
I would think
Balin is
that
king. Future of
having...
secure.
If you have Xbox Game Pass, it would give you access to both. I mean, like, if it's playable on PC, you should be able to play it on Xbox as well. If you have Xbox Game Pass. Alrighty. We've done everything we can do here in Orzammar. Well, let's get the hell out of her.
How do you stand it? All that open air. Sometimes I look into that big black emptiness and it's like it's swallowing me up.
I like it. I like to imagine the sky goes on forever. Boundless fields of stars whirling and swirling eternally in their slow dance.
Not helping. I don't like looking up and seeing the great infinite nothing.
You know, in the old days, people said that the sky was an immense vaulted ceiling, crafted by the Maker himself to protect the world. But the ceiling sky covered the world in shadow, and so he set in it the sun and moon to light up the world below. And then he made the stars, and laid them down in curious patterns that man will look upon them and wonder what they represented.
So the sky is just the inside of a great sodding cave.
That's what they believed, and it gave them comfort.
Then why the bleeding mud did your maker build it so high up?
You know, I'm not sure, but that might be,
Very well.
Or Ogren's voice might be, Steve Blum. I'm not sure.
Of course everything's all right. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Get over it. We have work to do.
Fine. You're the Grey Warden.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to bang Liliana and kill Darkspawn. That's what I do. Okay. Now, we're going to make camp. Do a little unloading, and then we're going to go without Morrigan to FLEMETH's place. Not really thrilled with that idea, but it'll have to do.
I'm here for you. Of course.
What will you do when all this is over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end? There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like. It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
I got 1 point back. Yay! Alright.
If there's anything...
Yes,
I'm
yes,
sure...
yes. Talk less, take my shit more. You still don't have anything to heal me with. Oh, you got these back again. I'll load up on these. Can't hold that many. Alright, what can I get rid of? None of that, none of that. Okay. Alright, let's do some friendship making.
Why, thank you so much.
And we're back to good.
It'll do, sure.
Brutus is always going to be at 100. Alistair could use some work.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Alright, he's at max. Zevran.
How nice. 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 How nice.
Alright. That's everybody. Massive constitution. Minor dexterity. Moderate dexterity. Moderate dexterity. Major dexterity. Major dexterity. Massive dexterity. There's nothing that I like better than massive dexterity.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat?
A
pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife? I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Can take all those back now. All right, do I have some gifts I might be able to give to Ogren, but nope, I was wrong. Okay. All right. Save the game. And then I guess she has health poultices. He's got health poultices. Brutus will be fine. Enemy target of me. Shred. Right. Where can I go in the world that has a shop? Lily.
Indeed.
Doggy. Augie. See if maybe the elves have a shop that has items I can buy.
Hey, you stupid mutt. What are you looking at me for? Well, you better get moving, you great sodding pile of potential poo.
Be nice to my doggo.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
Somehow I doubt that.
I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
Actually, yeah, you do have things that I need. I need all of these. Not much, but all is what I want. 113 gold. Holy shit, I just realized that. Oh, fruit. Distillation agent, I think, is what I need. And flask, 87 flasks. Does he sell regular flasks? He doesn't. You only had 3 of those?
We are working hard to make... I am no merchant.
Huh. He only had 3 distillation agents. Okay, yeah. Better to have a bunch of lesser ones than none at all. And I have 85 lesser health poultices. Love that. Love that. Okay. Very nice. Can I make injury kits?
We are working hard to make...
Does he have injury kit recipes? It doesn't look like it. It's okay, though. That's okay. He has a backpack, though. Take that shit. I'll take delirium potions. Sure. Well, we made a bunch of stuff this time, so now I got a bunch of healing potions, which I am okie dokie with. Quick curiosity. Let's check camp real quick. Let's quickly check camp real quick. Pfft. Redundant redundancy is redundantly redundant.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have... I'm sure...
You have flasks, but you don't. You have distillation agents too. Okay. 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 You have infinite supply of distillation agents. What you don't sell is infinite elf fruit. But it looks like he does. So...
We are working...
What you don't sell, though, is infinite deep mushrooms. That is an inconvenience. Oh, I don't need that. I just need the elf fruit and the flask and distillation agents for the health of the regular health poultice version. That requires concentrator agent. Okay. I can make lesser injury kits. Those require deep mushrooms. I'm only going to make a few of these. But I want a bunch of health poultices. I have now 6 injury kits.
We are working hard to make...
There's 68 flasks. Let's just max it out. What do I care? Let's make more.
We are working hard to make enough...
You got it. I want it. You give me lots of it. You give it. You want it. You give me lots of it. Sorry. Alright, so now we have 102 health poultices, and I am very, very happy with that. We should not need... We actually might be able to switch Morrigan back to an attack class if everybody has healing potions and just going to spam them when necessary. That might actually be a better plan. Because that means Morgan can just be all offensive again. Alright. Quick save, full save. And let's go beat up an old lady. Lily,
Indeed.
Doggy, and Augie. Right into the blight. I'm sure we're definitely gonna have random battles. Oh no! Oh wait, he's fighting.
I shall.
You should run while you can. Make a preserve us. Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Actually, let's move the health ones. Because we have plenty of items, let's move the health ones to the top. That might be a very important thing to do. Now we have some.
Violence is a solution. Sometimes.
It's the music! Time to dance! Enough! Come, let us end this.
And some of my spider ear.
It has begun. Missed!
Good job, everybody. All right, moving on. What's up, F-Dog? What you doing, girl? Can't go in there.
And so you return.
What's up, Captain?
Lovely
Captain Janeway?
Morgan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I should dance to your tune instead?
Why dance at all? Why not sing? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how you extend. Why should I say? What's the point?
How true. So says the shoe to the foot and the foot to the leg. We move as one, whether we like it or not. But if I am to guess, I would say Morrigan has discovered something. Something shocking that requires her defense. Yes? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that FLEMETH has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
What do you propose?
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
You think she'll believe that?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
What do I get out of it?
You get to keep her for a time.
For a time? And what happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
No.
Shame. What will it be, then?
I saved. Now you die.
It is a dance poor FLEMETH knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps.
Thank the ancestors. Another minute of her cackling and I'd be heaving up breakfast.
Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
It's dragon hunting time. Let's see if I can actually beat her.
Very well.
Watch out!
Very well.
Damn. Lily's already dead.
See what your innards look like.
Fire baby hot. Ow. Oh, Leon's dead. I need the dog. Oh, we're doing damage. Shit! Fire hot. Fire very hot.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Stop sucking me.
As you say.
Damn it.
I need healing.
Come on, Augur, I need you to tank it. I need you to tank her.
It shall be done. More the fools they! Damn you! Quickly, we must fight!
Let me at him!
You might have her here if Augur can hold out. Damn it, Augur didn't hold out.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly. I shall do it.
I got this. I got this.
No quarter shall be given.
Yeah! 1v1 FLEMETH, bitch!
Where'd they go? Is all that blood mine?
Very well.
Robes of possession. That's one dead to rigging. Save. And I has a gift for you, Morgan.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Nice. Okay. So now we need to head to Denerim, I believe. Journey to Soldier's Pass, where 12 merchant ways of a deal being too good to be true. You covered some of the history of the base at Soldier's Peak, maybe more to learn, perhaps you should seek it out. So we need to return to actually before we do that, let's go over to Morrigan. Let's move her to the offensive role. Let's do enemy, target a party member. Downloading Hellblade 2. Nice, Kuiper's also high. Welcome in. I haven't even played the first one, but I watched some of Scotty Blades playing it the other day, and it looks interesting. I might have to see if I can get my hands on the first game. Enemy, target at range, short range. All right. Lily,
Indeed.
Morgan,
Indeed.
Ogren. Let's go back to here. See what's at Soldier's Peak. First one pissed me off so much, but I re-downloaded it, really got into the combat. Felt amazing. The second one's supposed to be better. Well, I would hope so. But yeah, I was watching Scotty play it, and from what I understand, that game actually runs on the UE5 engine, which, if that's true, wow, UE5 looks incredible. Looks incredible. This is a storage chest. I'll be damned. I can actually put shit in here. I can actually put shit in here. It's amazing.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else. Certainly.
You have health poultices. You know, I've got a bunch. I'm still going to buy all that I can get. No weapons, no armor. That's one willpower. It's 2 willpower. runes. Interesting. Manual spirit healer. Oh shit. Yes, please. First one had some pretty intense mental health objects for me to overcome. Kind of hoping for more of that too. We'll see. Plus 10 damage versus undead. Now, hold damage versus undead. Chance reduce. Okay, that's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for runes that would increase resistance to damage. It's okay though. That is okay. The hell's a glamour charm? This minor magical charm captures the viewer's attention and distract. Ooh, pretty. I love that description. That's funny. Okay. Does it automatically unlock it? Or... Ah, there it is. Spirit healer. Okay, cool. So... she would have to level up before she could do that, right? She has access to ranger, so she would have to level up in order to get those summons. Okay. It means also she's learned Spirit Healer, but she can't use it yet because she's still got to level up. Okay, got it. Got it. Rays of healing and cleansing energy emanate from the caster. Bring health to all nearby allies every few seconds and curing injures allies very close to the caster. Interesting. Okay. That in mind. Now, attributes. What I was hoping for, but tactics slot's very good. One more point to dexterity. Alright. That down there. Enemy. Target of me. Disorient. Arcane Bolt. Does she have Arcane Bolt up here? Oh, she does. Okay. How about healing? On an ally whose health is below 10%. Okay. So is that all there was to that one? Learn, perhaps you should seek it out. Smithy here. Oh, you probably sell different stuff.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
In my travels, I found this strange metal in a crater. Oh yeah, there was that.
This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
How much would it cost me?
Nothing. My family owes you much.
Well... let's go with a long sword. Liliana might be able to
And so it shall be.
Wow, it looks awesome.
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
Okay, that looks pretty cool. Shit, she needs more strength to wield it. .24 strength, and she needs 30? 31. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to it, but I think I want to give that to her.
Warden?
What do you have? Dragonthorn longbow. Damn. 11.2 damage on a longsword. With 3 relic slots. Or rune slots. Wow. That's pretty damn good. Plenty of heavy armor. Speaking of armor, I forgot about something. Morrigan. +5 magic, +12 defense, 8% spell resistance, +20 cold damage. Alright, catch you later, Josh. Alright, what else? You should seek it out. Seek it out where? Ready to go into the keep?
What can I do for you, Warden? We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Okay. It's just so vague. You've uncovered some history of the base of Soldier's Peak. Maybe in order to learn, maybe you should seek it out. Seek it out, again, seek it out where? What does that mean? Ready to go into the keep? I really don't care for it when missions give you vague information like that. I can't even go in the keep. I have 2 shops and the exit, that's it. Okay. Well, that was worth. Let's see what's at Soldiers Pass. Oh, it didn't take us straight there. Or it didn't let us walk there. It goes right into a cutscene. Okay, and a flashback to the Archdemon again.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
That's different. Okay, this is nothing to do with the expansion. This is normal. The Archdemon is attacked as a camp. That's not part of the Soldiers Pass stuff. Probably just timing because we've done so far.
It's embarrassing!
That's it! Now we do that. Our skill has won the day.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Yeah, can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
I'm here for you.
Okay. Lily Morgan Opera. Those guys were easy to take down. That was no threat at all.
As you say. It has begun.
Alright, you? Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
You're asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Merchant out here.
I don't normally take this route.
It was a little
With
easy.
the war,
I mean,
I was hoping
of course,
for a
I
bit
also
of luck and good weather in
really,
the mountains. Sadly,
I've
had neither.
Pumped up my
This
my
trip
forces.
has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
How?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a
Yes,
golem.
this is what I was looking
no
for.
point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
This is what I think it is.
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
I wish I had done this before I went to Orzammar.
Just as well. You'll find the golem in a village named Honleith, in the hinterlands. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I've heard it might be dangerous there with all the darkspawn about, but I'll wager that's not an issue for someone like you. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
I think it would have been really interesting if I had gone to Orzammar with a golem in my party. Well, first thing we see is a bunch of hung people. That's reassuring.
Best be wary.
Come and get it. Back.
Cannot continue.
I'm going to end up quitting later because I learned he's a DLC character. Yeah, he is. Really sucks I gotta do this every time. Member. Oh, party member. Use. Season spit. Enemy. Targeted. Me. Web. Enemy. Target. Me. Would have been aggressive mode.
Now we do faster. Damn you.
Really? Why are you standing back there?
No! It has begun.
Okay, need to adjust that tactic. I see Leona just swinging in midair. Target at range, short range.
It has begun.
I feel like there's something stealthed around us. I'm hearing growling still. Usually that happens when one of the darkspawn is stealthed.
It has begun. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Another battle axe.
Away with you!
I never liked this part.
It has begun. No glory in
Run while you
bloodshed!
can.
Take my arrows and die. I can shoot too. Watch this.
It has begun. Very well. As you say. Enough! Very well. I shall do it. Very well.
I feel like if you had taken the golem to Orzammar, it'd be kind of like if you go to if you wait to recruit Legion in Mass Effect 2 before you go to the Quarian homeworld. Where we get some interesting dialogue.
What's some one-forged human village doing with a golem that fine?
Dulef Gar! Working where the code is incorrect. Oh. Wilhelm? Wilhelm? What do you mean Wilhelm? What are you talking about Wilhelm? You mean... that Wilhelm?
I shall do it. Away with you!
Free and you shall pay!
Best be wary.
It is your time to die. Let's end this.
Wilhelm.
You
know, in Germany it's pronounced Wilhelm. Wilhelm. But you know what? No matter what language you say it in, it still sounds like.
Very well.
And that's universal.
Careful! Back!
Victorious!
I need a moment
That
of rest!
was, not pleasant.
I shall do it.
More goodies. Deep mushroom. Deep mushroom. That's what my college girlfriend called it. Yeah. When she wanted me to give her some of my deep mushroom. You know why it's bullshit? Didn't go to college. Well, he certainly didn't get axed many questions. He really should have used his head for that.
I'll grab your butt cheeks and pull out my willy, stir your asshole like a hot bowl of chili.
was the wrong sound effect. I'm gonna go now. Let's give her group heal. And then adjust her tactics to where Morrigan uses group heal.
The Darkspawn have sensed us. It shall be done. I am your death! It has begun. As you say. As you say.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
I shall do it.
Large, flawless, natural crystal. It's big, it's flawless, naturally.
As you say.
Why, in your basement, would you have a cage over a pit of spikes?
I shall do it.
Better question is, why would there be random blue textures in the distance if we're indoors?
By the Maker, we're saved.
I don't know if you'd say that.
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, I'm looking for whoever owned that rock outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for shale.
Okay. Can I go through this, or...?
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Are you saying a golem is defective?
How should I know? It must be. My father was its master, and it still killed him. Surely that's not normal behavior. My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the town, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Cool, thanks.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
How about you tell me the phrase now?
And then what will happen to Amalia? No, I won't tell you. I don't care what you do. If you want that bloody golem, then find my little girl.
Oh, brave man. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
You will? Thank the Maker. My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Luckily, I know he's saying laboratory, but it sounds like he's saying lavatory.
I shall do it.
I'm not going anywhere near a bathroom to save your daughter. That'd be a shitty way to go. I'm on a roll tonight.
I shall do it.
Let's end this.
Let's see what this look like.
Earth and Cinch. +1 armor, +5% nature damage. Kind of a weird thing to have inside your basement. Oh, these are things that are
It is begun.
Okay.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Your father was worried.
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting. Sure, let's leave. You can bring the cat. Yeah, no, let's not do that. I know where this is going.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Step away from the creature.
No, leave me alone. Kitty!
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Stranger who finds you very interesting.
Oh. Did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
I don't make deals with your kind.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Uh-oh. That's not where I expected this to go. It's the demon's name is Kitty. Alright, that's amusing. The demon's name is Kitty.
has begun. Most excellent.
We're getting ass in here. Alright. We got a puzzle here. Oh, goody. Let's see if I can remember how to make this work. Or did I screw up because I didn't play the game? Oh. You know, that might be the... Oh, shit. Fire hot. Fire burns. Yeah, I think I screwed up. I probably should have played the game and then played the puzzle. Oh, well. You know, hindsight and all that. Whoops. Hi.
I shall do it. As you say.
No mercy!
It is done. Has won the day.
So yeah, guess what?
Quickly, we must fight.
I'm practicing to say my line for when we get back to that. Say, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is you don't have to worry about your kid anymore. Bad news is...
What happened to her?
He's fucking dead.
Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back?
She did.
She's... dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least. I'm grateful. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han, if you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll... go.
Cool. Thanks for the money too. Sucks about your daughter. Oh well. So let's go get ourselves a rock hard guy. There's no innuendo in that line. Damn it. Go around the pillar. Tally-ho, or whatever the code is.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
You're more thankful, you know.
It thinks I should be thankful. Well, of course it does. Why would it not? I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
I take it that wouldn't concern you?
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
It certainly does, right in its hand. See?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Throw Ogren as far as you can.
Hey, no dwarf tossing.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken.
Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I can think of many uses for a personal golem.
May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful?
Killing Darkspawn, primarily.
The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true. Though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends.
Oh my god.
I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
Okay, fair enough.
A golem, huh? Well, I guess there are worse things to have following you around than a giant boulder with fists.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
Is that your name or what you're made of?
It would rather I was called Flint. Pebbles. How about rubble?
A rock in a hard place. Let's do...
Of all the...
Let's do Lily,
Indeed.
Morgan, and Rockman.
Yes.
Shield disapproves. Oh, it sucks. Alright. Let's clear the board here. Enemy. Target of me. What are your abilities? Metal Slam, Quake, Taunt, Herc Roll, Hurl Rock, Stone Roar, Earth and Grasp, and Disengage. We have quite a few active modes, too. Need a lot more tactic slots. Self, any. On all the activations. Threaten. Actually, you know what? I manually do that. So, enemy target bellow. taunt. Enemy attacking controlled party member. It takes the top one. Enemy clustered with at least 3. Enemy target stone roar. Earthen grasp. Aggressive. Activated ability.
I am yours.
Pretty sure I've already got all your sustains. So let's put that one here. That's a sustained. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay.
Bah.
Oh, you can only do one or the other. You can penalty to defense in exchange for bonus of damage. No. No. I'd rather have, rather be a tank. More likely to target Shale. Okay, I like that a lot.
If it must.
So that's... Okay, yeah. Let's keep it with the tank style. And use this one too, or is it turn that off as well? Oh, damn it. It does. Ooh. Shale activates a support mode that imbues nearby party members with bonuses to attack, defense, and health regeneration. With other talents in the chain, Shale gains bonuses to armor, resistant spells, or paralyzes Shale and imposes a personal penalty to defense. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, let's not use that one. So, see, he's only got 3. Okay. I can level, so let's do that. How about some more willpower? I don't need any of those abilities. I guess I can use this one. Well, that's really needed. Lillian. Let's give you some strength. Tactic slots, of course. Give you a ranger ability so you can summon also. So, can we like both summon? We can. That is awesome. We can have a huge party. That's great. That's great. Okay. Two new tactic slots. Mm-hmm. Self any. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's mosey. That was easy. Really wish I'd done this before I went to Orzammar. I thought maybe I had to do it after I left Orzammar. It just had to kill the chicken because reasons? Oh, you had the old Mass Effect animation too. Well, let's go to camp real quick. We can probably get some gifts to Shale to max that out, and then head to Denerim because we've got some things we can do there. Denerim is going to be our next major point of interest. Where is Shale? Oh. He was narrower than he was in the city, in the town, I mean.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you'll be...
feel like that's the bad one.
Ooh, shiny.
Then her name for Shale's pet rock, Herbert. Sure. It's on his fucking shoulder.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Everybody else is at max. Awesome. Now, converts all damage to fire damage. %3 melee critical chance, +4 all weapon damage, 22.5% fire damage. Or health regeneration. (16.2 armor). Chance to avoid missile attacks. +2 stamina regeneration. Are the weapons the same? No, the weapons are different. There's no ice. Well, there's. Okay, so the small crystals are for weapons. The large crystals are for armor. That actually makes sense. Armor. 2 strength, 6 defense. Make him fire rock. All right. Inspired major strength. Nice. Massive strength. Okay. Couple level ups here. Strength for the doggo. Strength for the wart or the sten. He uses sword and shield. Requires dexterity, really? Okay. Probably nothing new in the armor section. Armor or weapons section. Doesn't look it. Let's go ahead and get rid of everything except the Star Fang. Requires 20 strength. It's not even as good as my current helmet. I wouldn't even want that. I don't think anybody would then. Yeah, it's not even good as hers. She can't wear it. Ogren's definitely not going to have a better one. It's not better than Ogren's. Same for Sten. Yep. Same for Alistair. Yep. Zevran. Probably can't even wear. Oh, it is better for him. Okay, well, you can keep that then. +3 willpower and mental resistance. Doesn't even have a belt on right now? Really? Okay. Warrior or rogue? One cunning, 1 willpower. That's 2 strength, 2 dexterity, +4 attack. That's definitely better. Got the acid flask, soul rot. This thing. Who gets the Orlesian mask? Okay. Always want to max out on those. Okay. Now let's equip some people up here. Wasn't better for her. She can't use it. He can't, or he doesn't need it. This one's better for him. No, I didn't want that one. No, I wanted the ring. Do I want to lose willpower or cunning? Take that one. Give her that one. She doesn't even have a belt. Neither does she.
Are you
rid of that armor? Alright. Liking it. Liking it a lot. Liking it a lot. Let's save and have a chat with everybody real quick before we move on. Actually, we'll chat to everybody. We're going to call it a night.
It is a curious thing. I do not know how else to describe it.
Did you have your first feeling? Wow.
No, nothing is wrong. It is a little embarrassing to admit, in fact. I am reminded of our first meeting in the wilds. I had been in animal form for some time, watching your progress. I knew immediately that you were far more formidable than the other men you traveled with. I found you intriguing. Yet I resented it when FLEMETH assigned me to travel with you. I assumed that, at best, you would drive me from your company as soon as we left the wilds.
I needed a mage.
Of course you did, and FLEMETH knew this. Still, I expected the worst. I am aware that I have little talent for forming friendships, to put it lightly. 'Tis something I know nothing of, nor ever thought I needed. Yet when I discovered FLEMETH's plans, you did not abandon me. Whatever your reasons, you fought what must have been a terrible battle without hope of real reward.
Did it because I'm your friend.
And that is what I do not understand. I have been with men physically, those who lusted after me and even professed love, but friendship with a man? I did not know 'twas even possible. Tell me, could there ever be anything more between you and I? Have you ever considered it?
No, sorry.
As I thought. I had to ask, of course.
My heart is set on
'tis
a redhead.
good to think that we are friends. Of all the things I could have imagined when FLEMETH told me to go with you, this would be the very last. I want you to know that while I may not always prove worthy of your friendship, I will always value it. But enough of such idle talk. There are more useful things to be done, surely.
It's cool to see how she has a, a heart to that. She actually has like a moment of shyness. Like almost like a teenage girl that
You and your friends are
afraid to ask a really cute guy on a first date. That was actually kind of adorable. I have OCD on this. Hold on. I gotta put Morgan back to 100%.
Interesting.
There we go.
I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering
Probably
you?
nothing new.
Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
Okay. Nope, nothing new there.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
I'm not gonna bother to take my helmet off, though.
Here we go. You and I, we've... you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
I love you too, Hagrid. Anytime, what is it?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
A girl you knew or a girl you knew? Wink!
What? Oh, you mean where we were rutting? Oh, aye. After
Rutting?
Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Why are you talking to me with your helmet on? It's a little weird. You dog.
Anyway, she left for the surface a year back, and I haven't seen her since.
Well, I think we might have time to find her for you.
Aye. You are a true pal, Warden. You know that? I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick
We haven't
mother,
been to Lake
they
Calenhad
said.
with you
I
around.
figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
Something here you're not telling me.
Ah, you suspicious sack of pebbles. You always have to think the worst of someone.
And here I thought we were friends.
Ah, you whipped out the knife, didn't you? Look, Felsi and me, we didn't leave things on the best of terms.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, she was jealous of Bronca. Then she got to be controlling, and Ogren was meant to be free, you know what I mean? Anyway, she couldn't handle everyone
I
wishing
really
they could
appreciate
be
how
with
Ogren
me.
talks about Ogren in third
So
person.
she left. Honest truth.
Nug spew.
Well, it's my side of the story. I don't give sod all what you believe. So, are we doing this or not?
Clean bad? You mean like Calenhad? We can go there?
No, I think it was clean bad. I remember because I thought, yeah, that's right. Dirty good, clean bad.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But thanks for offering to take us there. You're a good friend, Warden. No, what was it you wanted to say?
Actually, never mind.
Aye, All right.
Oh, now you take your helmet off. What the shit? Damn it, I don't have any more gifts. Alright, Stan, let's chat.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
So will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean a weak mind?
That is complicated. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight.
Is that why there was 3 of them in the, or there was 2 more
without
people in the
incident.
Fade?
Nothing of the threat
when he
was
went into his version of the Fade?
Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
It sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Do the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
Did you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
That's terrible.
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
So where did you find the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Then we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
New side quest! Get a character quest for... These are character quests? Companions? Yep. Alright. Side quest for Shale?
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Righto, Daddy-o. What if she has one for me? I haven't asked her about the... we need to talk.
Of course.
You're a traveling minstrel.
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to
I don't
keep
think
them to myself.
I don't think I've asked this one before.
Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Actually, I think we did hear all this.
Which one? It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Okay, I guess she doesn't have a quest for me.
I've a question, if I may.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with. as a point of curiosity.
Why would I do anything with you?
Oh, I imply nothing specific, of course. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
No quest out of that? Okay. How about Alistair? Anything for you?
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon.
Yeah, actually we will.
And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
Loghain will get what's coming to him.
No, I know that. That's not what I'm talking about. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
That's wonderful news.
She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
If you want to, we could try.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Okay. So we have a request for Alistair, who is warming his hands in the opposite direction of the fire. Shows what his intelligence level is. We have a side mission for Sten and for Ogren. We don't have one for Zevran. Can we get one for Zevran now that we've talked to him once?
What say you?
Um.
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Never mind. Okay, nothing for you. Maybe we gotta do something else to get any other side quests first.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That could be good or bad.
Good, of course. It doesn't want to have anything in common with all those other filthy substandard human types, does it?
Sure.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
There's a backhanded compliment in there somewhere.
Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
I'm aware that it's very hopeless. And we wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
I wonder how we get a side quest for, or a character quest for Liliana and Zevran. Wonder that it might have something. Considering Zevran is an elf, it might have something to do with the elven alienage in Denerim. Not sure. I couldn't even guess what Liliana's would be. Either way, okay. Anybody have anything to say to the dog? No? Pet the puppy! Pet the puppy! Alright. Quick save and regular save, and that's going to do it for the stream tonight. Thank you all so very much for coming out tonight. I hope you all enjoyed that. I actually had planned to work on my my RPG project tonight, but I was just like, you know what? I really want to make some progress in Dragon Age, so I decided to go for that. So yeah. As always, a special appreciation goes out to the men and women of the United States military, both at home and overseas, as well as police officers and firefighters across the country. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. You're all true heroes. I'll be back tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.